Are you trying to figure out how to communicate better, how to express what you do? Have you ever had somebody say, hey, what do you do? And all of a sudden you just kind of go off and you go off on a tangent and you get all excited about this and you come back over here, you get all excited about that. And you're like, oh, yeah. And they go, so what do you do? You go, you're right, I explained everything. What do they mean by that? Isn't that confusing? Like there's a gap between us explaining, like our communication skills really share the level that we are in our business. Hi, my name is Rhonda, and I'm a vitality speaker coach. I really help businesses, make more money by using your vocals. I was on thyroid medicine for 20 years, off thyroid medicine for 7 years, and to open this area up, I want to go in depth with you right now in a very short video about communication. When you start doing your morning work or doing your work where you're quiet, you start hearing things differently. And instead of being on the exterior and trying to say, okay, I need to say this word, I need to say that, how do I explain this, how do I explain that? You truly, when you come inward and you go, what am I here for? Then you start hearing these words and phrases, and I call that like your global vision, because you're kind of taking a step back. Now stay with me here, because at the beginning we're talking about how to communicate. But when you stand back and you go, here, wait, this is what I'm here for. Now, how do I want to express that in a really tight space so that people really understand? The more that we communicate and learn to communicate, the more we're going to make money. The more it displays to everybody, kind of like what income level you're at, because if you can make things clear and easy and precise and you're relaxed, you're grounded, then you're going to make more money. When you make more money, that helps bring freedom, safety, and healing in your world. You don't feel like you're in fight or flight. You don't feel like you are like blah and all over everybody. Oh, this is what I do. This is what I do. Oh my gosh, everybody listen to me. This is what I do. But your posts and your social media, the way you do your videos, oh, they just become so fabulous. Hey, by the way, welcome into the Fresh Inspiration Ranch. This is where I get to be and reside. It doesn't matter what it looks like. I keep creating beauty, and it may not be beautiful to you, but to me, it's just like everything that I'm around, I feel it's beautiful. So I guess the first step in communication is loving on what you have. If you're in an apartment, explore in that apartment, open it up, and love on what you have. If you're living on the street, look at the beauty around. Everywhere you are. If you're living in a mansion, which I'm not, I'm just living on the Fresh Inspiration Ranch, but don't take it for granted. Communicate and heal with what you have around you. And if you can find safety in your world, then you got it dialed in. So listen to those 70,000 words that you say to yourself every day. Don't listen to them all, because it's all throughout the day. 80% of that is known to cycle over and over and over and negative and everything. Our brain is in fight or flight. How are we going to clear that the best that we can, where we can start hearing things, and then we get to communicate who we really are, what we really do, how we really help people. Speak your vocals. You'll notice that your vocals will become deeper. If you look at my earlier videos, like on YouTube, just like years ago, I'm like up here and I'm talking like this, I'm talking like that, and I'm talking really fast, I'm doing this, kind of that. And that's okay, because that's what we do. You want to keep talking, so then you learn how you personally show up. Do your videos, talk to people, get curious, learn to communicate about who you are, lean in, ask people questions, let them communicate to you. And if they're not communicating right, don't slam them and say, oh, I really don't know what you do. That's why we asked you. It's because you're ready for the sales pitch. That doesn't help you make money. It helps somebody feel like they're being shamed. If I hashtag speaker locking arms and I hold this space and I say, hey, we really truly need to watch out for others that are in our industry. People that really want to find some safety. Love on the people that you're coaching. Love on the people at your audience. Don't slam them. Let's stop the blaming and the shaming that's going on there. Let's communicate with our heart. Let's communicate in a very grounded way. I appreciate you so much. Think about where you're going, what you want to do. I would love to be your coach if this makes sense to you. This is the importance right here. This is important right here. Communication. Knowing that you got this. Get out of the fight or flight. Even if you're scared about money. Money's not everything. Money helps stuff. But if you get out of the fight or flight and you keep serving, it comes to you. There's people that talk about fight or flight, well, around money, but about like, how many people are you going to talk to? This, how many people, I convert at 30% and I do this and I do that. And it's like, do you really like to be talked about that way? In our industry, there's no such thing as sales. Because if you do that, people will buy and then they'll be hard to coach because they will be upset. They'll feel like they got pushed into something. Keep communicating. I love you, and I hope you appreciate like these gems in here. Do some journaling. Add a comment. I love you. Love you. Appreciate you, my friend.